Hi, all chess goodies, and welcome to day 40 of my journey to top 100 chess players in the world. Yesterday was a really good day. We won about 30 rating points, so yeah, hopefully we can follow it up today similarly. So yeah, let's see what happens. So yeah, let's just play. I'm gonna search for pairings right now. And okay, we already got one, which is great. Okay, so we see a3. This has happened for the first time here, right? That somebody went for some kind of a bait like this. So okay, we are basically playing a Scandinavian right now. So yeah, let's just treat this position as if I would be white and I'll be playing the Scandinavian. That's most likely the best way to go about this. So I think that this is quite classical stuff still. Okay, knight developing here, true is that c3 would not be the best, probably after a3. So that means there's an immediate pressure against that pawn. Okay, I guess that long castles will follow up. So I might want to get ready. Yeah, there it is. I want to go for this thing. This, takes, and then I'll capture the pawn on b2. Do I like that? I'm really not sure. Probably lost some valuable seconds here, so I'll play it safely, even though, to be honest, this queenside castle looks quite dangerous. So put a really big pressure against this pawn. Yeah, I kinda start to dislike this. Yeah, when I face Scandinavian, if my opponent castles long, then it is the most annoying line, of course. Just because it disbalances the position, and yeah, maybe there's a chance after that e3, I don't know, but no. There's the answer. Long castles. So currently this pawn is kind of under attack because of this capture being possible. I'm not even sure if there is anything I can do about it. Like, is it really that way that I cannot even defend? This. I mean, yeah, I actually don't see a way. I actually don't see a way to defend that. Which is quite sad, though. This definitely is not a thing that is supposed to happen. I might try knight g4. Knight g4 could be at least a bit interesting. Like that, the trade happens and maybe I can take with the knight support the pawn. Yeah, that actually seems interesting. And maybe it is the way to counter that threat. I hope it is. Okay, my queen is under attack. Okay, I can probably take both ways because of that threat that my opponent will have to deal with. But once that's covered, not really sure how. If I would take there with the queen, I wanna get rook d8 in. And yeah, in that case, probably capturing it with the queen is better. Because yeah, I wanna get my rook to d8. I do. So from that point of view, definitely good thing to do. Okay, here probably I slipped a bit. Knight e5 might have been a bit better, even though it might remove this sort of a blockader of the kingside pawns, but yeah, anyway, I would think that that might have been a bit better. But anyway, knight d4 played, so do I want to take after ed? The position would be fairly equal, I guess, even though still imbalanced because of the kings being on opposite sides. I don't have to do that though. This, no, I actually think I'll go further. Will I? Do I want to? Maybe c5, then I'm playing isolated pawn. This actually doesn't look bad at all because of the kings. Yeah, ed, that was expected. That sort of equalizes the game. Okay, and I will strike immediately with c5. I'm not afraid of an isolated d-pawn. But that doesn't mean that I want to trade queens necessarily. But okay, there is this pawn on a7 behind. Okay. I could go to a5 though. That's probably what I will do. Yeah, that's the move. Okay, 5 minutes 20 seconds. I'm gonna watch out after that as well. b5, b4, nice idea, even though b5, like, there are two pieces covering it. But still, might not be the worst thing to sack a pawn. But you, of course, don't have to do that, and you can prepare with a6. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can do that. I'll just go for a6, b5, b4. Okay, is this a thing? Takes. No, definitely not. I can just play b5. It blocks off the queen, but still, it is still fine. Yeah, it is. It is. Maybe like queen e5 and then it comes under fire. If queen e5, then I have b4, definitely. So maybe queen c5 instead. Yeah, maybe queen c5 would not be the best thing to see. Then the pawn actually might fall. But the thing is that... Okay, so it's not falling yet. So in that case, they want to just draw back. Also doubling up, but not really sure. But to go for that or not. Pretty tough position. Yeah, with this isolated d-pawn. But I knew that. I really need to get b4 in somehow. That's the goal now then. That's what I'm thinking about. But what's the best way to do it? Okay, I'll just go in. Rook b8. I'll give up the d-pawn. I don't care. Let's just make b4 happen. Even though I've just realized that once the knight captures, knight will no longer be a target, but okay, here actually, queen blockades. But I'll go back here. So now a5 is a threat. That was not a good move. I don't think it was. a good move at all. Queen will come back, most definitely. But yeah, just a5. And queen did come back. Queen a6. Or do I want to take, like, really hard decision to make? Or going to c6. Really tough. Getting under 3 minutes as well. Okay, I mean, let's take and let's go for it. In an endgame, I'll be down a pawn most likely. Still holdable, maybe. Might get into rook endgame as well, real quickly. And yeah, there it is, so... Okay, let's push that pawn. This should be a draw. I already said also yesterday. And was I able to hold that draw? Yeah, I was. Rook endgame. Down a pawn. I think I was down a pawn. Yeah, I definitely was. And I holded it. I held it, actually. That's how you say. That's how you say it. Okay, c3, that was expected. Definitely. My back ring is quite weak. But yeah, I gotta occupy d file. And then a file potentially, but I don't want to go there just yet. I need to play something like g6 soon. Okay. Maybe I don't have to do that right now. Maybe I want to. I would have to do that at some point anyway. So g6 is a good move. Definitely. Okay, so do I want to trade a pair of rooks? Do I want to do that? Tough decision. It's got more active rook in that case. So I think I would do that this way. But okay, getting down on time. Really want to hold this one. Really want to hold this one. It would be really good to hold such a tough game. But yeah, let's see. Okay, this is really interesting. And I actually was not expecting that at all. Because I think it actually just gives me the pawn back. Probably not though. King c3. Yeah, I mean b3 will fall. But still, I don't think I regret my decision to go for this line. Yeah, there it is. And now let's claim the second rank. Only way to defend that pawn is actually rook f1. Which really is not a move you want to make. But that pawn will start running, and I know it. I know it. So I need to catch it with my king. I need to be really fast as well. My opponent might be calculating this. Rook d1. Cutting the king off. That would be unpleasant, but of course you would give up those two pawns. one definitely. But at the same time, yeah, my opponent is going for it because that pawn is really fast. I gotta take and just hope that I'll be quick enough to catch that pawn. Now I gotta check to get behind quickly. Yeah, now I just need to get behind. It would be much better if I was able to win that last pawn. But yeah, I mean, this is actually pretty good. Pretty bad. I meant to say pretty good for white. Rook b1. And yeah, I'm just not able to get there in time. Okay, there is rook c2, rook c8, rook b8 though. So it's not losing on the spot, but yeah, it feels like... Really? Is it so? Is it so? I'll check. Well, I don't see any problem in my streaming software, but it is possible that there is some. But yeah, this is just straight up losing. King gets to c7. If there's check. But let's just play it and see. Really, is it frozen? Is it so? Yeah, there's just one move. Okay. A different move. So let me see. I'll just start pushing the f-pawn. There's still just rook d1. And it's over. And king c7. You wouldn't argue that now I'm just stuck. I think so. I think that that's what this is about. Yeah, okay, there's no point in playing this. But is it really frozen for some reason? Have I played this guy already? I think I did. Let me see. No, I actually haven't. Okay. So we are playing the Preds defense. Yeah, I most often play just the line with bishop e3. And then f3 and yeah, just the attack on the king side, but yeah, c6 comes before castling. So that's kind of annoying. But the thing is that I still don't have to castle long. I can also castle short. My opponent is offering me a draw. So, I mean, I don't want to draw. I want a game. I'm here for a game. I'll ask him why does he want a draw. Okay, knight e1. Knight f2. Potentially. g4, h4. Let me see. This pawn is hanging. Even though rook b8 would sort of counter it. Okay, so now I actually see the problem that you were requesting. Yeah, about the frozen camera and stuff. At least it is. It tells to me that there is an error somewhere. But if you're still there by any chance and want to watch it, I actually have it also as a long form stream. A5, okay, just trying to go for the queen side. I'll just play knight f2, why not? Yeah, it is possible that it is by any chance too much, because it is true that this is my third try of streaming horizontal and vertical at the same time, and it seems to not work properly. Because 2 days ago it crashed after like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and yesterday I actually streamed only vertically, even though I thought I was not. I was streaming as well horizontally as well. And today, when I stream both at the same time, this happens. So yeah, I mean, in that case, I guess it's just not working properly, and then that I'll go back. I'll go back to streaming just horizontally, I guess, but yeah, hopefully at least there it works. And right now, let's get back into this game, because there was quite some development, okay? And now you see this Santa, which is pretty crazy. Do I want to take anywhere by any chance? You most likely do. So let's take on d5 and then on e5. Is it possible to do so? It is, but it might not be the best. Going to b3 is bad though. So let's not do that. So maybe bishop b5. Is that an option? Okay, takes. And then something, I guess knight. And I don't really enjoy that position. So let's just go to b5 with my bishop instead. And yeah, then just do something about these 3 pawns in the center. And potentially there's still this idea from an original attack of playing bishop h6. That could be nice. They're still in the air, but of course the situation in the center should be more important. But okay, e4 is played, so am I forced to actually get into those trades? I might be a little bit forced to do something about them. But I got a sneaky move. Bishop c6. Maybe at the end of some lines, but okay. My knight, well, my queen was hanging. Now queen takes. I can go back, get a tempi on the queen. Nicely positioning the bishop back. Yeah, that seems good. So let's go for it. Bishop h6 then. I guess that would be pretty good. Maybe bishop g5 too. I really don't know whether it is better to go for that first. It's always really hard to judge. So I guess I'll just play bishop h6 immediately. And yeah, rook e1 could be nice. Knight f4 is there, targeting that pawn. Let's take. Do I want to take? Maybe a pin. No, I do. Let's just take there. I guess knight e4. That's what this is about, this move. Yeah, I would guess. I would guess that it is about that, but I'll play rook e1 anyway. Nice, they're lining up with the queen. Maybe queen g5 should have been played before, putting pressure on the knight and the pawn, while the queen is nicely in the attack. I don't know. Knight f4 ideas also, but yeah, right now we've got this position, so let's deal with that. Let's rather deal with that. I don't really want to take there immediately. Of course, it is an option in the future. But for now, I'll play queen f4. Put pressure. And then knight g3 is actually quite a thing, even though f5 is there to solidify the knight in the center. f5 is actually quite a big thing, and it should be played really shortly after that, probably even on the very next move. Like right now, you need to play f5, I think. Yeah, there it is. And what am I going to do against it? It was already played. I might want to take there with the bishop though. Might want to take the knight with the bishop. Could be pretty interesting. I also don't have to do anything about it immediately. Maybe c4. c4 could be really interesting, just opening up things. Yeah, let's go for c4 actually. bc is fine, even though it creates a weakness, that's true. It does create a weakness. If bc happens. Okay, queen there. This doesn't win the bishop, unfortunately. It would be great, of course. And this is actually a threat. This pawn over here. So maybe I want to take now. Maybe I do, or do I? It is really hard to say, like always it is hard to say. 3 minutes remaining. I mean, I really don't know now. Really tough to say. How do I go about that threat? Okay, I don't like that, but I guess 92. Most solid approach. But that I don't really like, and also I thought about other moves for well over a minute, so not the best time management as well. And yeah, this bishop will be now really strong, I can imagine. Yeah, this doesn't look too good, although if it takes, I want to take that. No, the bishop would take. The bishop on e4 could arguably, I cannot even talk, would be even stronger, I think, than the knight there. The knight is annoying for sure, but yeah, the bishop would be just cutting the board in half, and yeah, it really just would not be great. But do I want to take that now by any chance? I can imagine that I do. Yeah, let's take on e4 with the bishop, although rook e4 is a possibility actually that I haven't realized at all. And here it comes, of course. So I gotta do something with my queen. And I don't like it, but I guess I'll go pawn hunting and hope that I will survive. Because that kind of feels like the best I got right now. Yeah, I just need to hope that these 3 pieces combined with these 2 pawns will be enough to defend a potential attack and then maybe win a potential endgame. We'll see. Okay, queen 7. Yeah, that seems like a good move, like a really good move. It also defends this pawn. Okay, if I... No, I cannot play that actually. I cannot even play that. Okay, this doubling up was really classy, but it was not even a hard thing to find. And yeah, now it seems like I'm definitely not holding. But to be fair, there was really nothing else for me to do anyway. So what can I try? What can I like even try? Okay, I really don't like it, but I'm getting down to 1 minute and I know that this pawn is dropping most likely. But I gotta play something. Okay, well, let's play something. King f1. I really don't like it now. But at least this pawn is not hanging. Maybe d5 was the thing I was thinking about. Still unable to move the knight, of course, because of this immediate checkmate. Rook f6, I guess, makes sense. I might want to trade queens, though. The endgame most likely still lost. But I need to try. Okay, 53 seconds, that's really bad. But let's try. Let's try and see. Okay, knight f4. Going for the fork, of course. I was thinking of rook f4 as well. That might have been better. But still, 6 seconds on that move. Need to speed up to even hold the game. Okay, I need to go here now. To try at least something. Okay, I'll give a check right now. And then, yeah, let's go here. This pawn actually protected, which is a bit insane. This is getting actually pretty interesting. I need to catch up on the clock. And then it might get interesting. Okay, I gotta start pushing this pawn. Maybe one more check. But then let's start pushing the a pawn. Need to use that. Okay, let's take. I'll give a check. And push. Not sure about it. Okay, let's go here. I guess trade will happen. Okay, let's do this. Going after bishop. Attacking the pawn. Should have gone king e3. Do I want a repetition? Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, we get a repetition. I was thinking of flagging because I felt like might have been the faster player, but at the same time, like, it would feel a bit wrong, you know? At the same time, rating is rating, but also it could turn out the other way around, that I could be the one getting flagged, so yeah, went the safe way. No, let's play this one more. I want to win a game today. I want to lose rating. I want to gain a bit at least. So let's try. Let's try. We got the Scotch game. Okay. Let's see. Main line is to take, yeah. And then e5. You can also play the 4-knight Scotch instead of capturing on c6. Okay, bishop d3, that's interesting. Because that I actually can imagine transposing into some 4-knight Scotch lines. Okay, I'll castle as well. Maybe bishop g5, a bit annoying. Okay, e5 immediately. I guess that the king might be a bit weak without the defense of the knight. So gotta be careful. I don't actually really know this line. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully nothing goes really wrong. But actually, just simple queen h5 would feel uncomfortable. Like, you have to do something about it. I don't think that there's a sacrifice, like, immediate. media thing. Okay, a3. I think that just kind of waste move. Now let me push d6. It was maybe meant against knight b4 as well. Maybe. I don't know. c4. Okay. Attacking the knight. I need to do something about it, of course. I don't think I really want to go there. Maybe 97. Yeah, probably. Hope that this still is not a big deal. B4, C5 ideas. Not really working now. At least I don't think that they are. Okay, my opponent takes, so I'll of course take with the c-pawn. Even though there might be some argues for both of those, I just wanna get the pawn structure back. The more healthy one. Okay, bishop d4. Okay, bishop d4 doesn't even work. So I just have to go back to b6. That's just how it is. But that's fine. Okay, so now this threat is set up. But is it really that bad? Yeah, I'll just play knight g6. I definitely don't mind this. That's quite a classic, so yeah, that would be fine. But yeah, it is actually still saying that it is lagging on the vertical stream, so I'll most likely end it. If you still want to watch it, you can go to my channel and watch it as a horizontal stream. So yeah, goodbye there. At least if I'm able to even end that stream. So anyway, they're gonna play bishop e6. Knight is coming to e4 most likely. Rook e8. I mean, rook e8 just makes sense. And I cannot even end that stream, apparently. Okay, so here it is. It has actually ended, so if it was maybe even a bit laggy there on the normal one, then now it should be better.